Have you gotten to the point where you are making beautiful images but aren't making any money? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you all my amazing ideas and tips so you can make profitable photography imagery so you can monetize your business. If you're a macro landscape and nature photographer, subscribe to the channel because this is where I come in once a week to give you tips so you can make a dream of your own photography business. And this video is brought to you by Sugar Hill, New Hampshire, where we are photographing these beautiful lupins that only come out once a year for several weeks. These tips are so important. Pause this video because I want you to take action. Don't just watch this video and not do anything. Stop the video, get a paper and pen, and start writing things down, or save this video for later so you can really focus on the tips that I'm going to give you today. The first thing I want you to know is that when I focused on a dream to make money, I focused on only one thing. And we'll go through the things to give you ideas, but I want you to know that in order for me to achieve the dream that I was focused on, I made sure that I went full charge, just like I'm gonna do today with Kevin. We're gonna photograph these lupins and make videos, and I'm going full charge, focused on the one thing. Okay, the first question I have for you is, what is your dream? What is your dream for your photography business? I don't care if it's something that you'll say, I'll never get to it, just write it down on the piece of paper right now. For example, do you want to sell your images for thousands or hundreds? I will say though that you are more valued when you have a high ticket photograph that you're selling. Again, I will give you some tips on where to go and how to make more money with your photographs, but I just want you to know that when you charge more, it's more valued. So I want you to always remember that with your photography. So for example, I'll give you my dream. I always wanted my images to go into hotels, which is a beautiful hotel over here that I'll photograph for you so you can see. I wanted the images to go to hotels and really nice restaurants. And I wanted to work in the higher level, but I didn't know how to do that. That's okay, because this is going to help you with the next steps that I'm going to give you in this video. Now, if you want to do a lower value, which you make hundreds, that's stock photography, and that's really, truly, that's a main thing. You could do other things, but a main thing would be stock photography, and it's a less valued, but you would be shooting something different to make money for stock compared to a restaurant and a hotel. Okay, so let's say that you like to print your work. That's great. You could print your work and sell it to others. Are you going to commission and print for someone specifically, or are you just going to make your work and then just hope somebody comes and purchases it? Or maybe you're interested in being in galleries. That's still a business type of thing, because most galleries will sell for you. So again, that is a different way of photographing. Or the latest thing that's really big right now is you may not want to print, you might want to do NFTs. That's something totally different, but I'm throwing it out to you because you may want to make some money by selling NFTs. Now, you may have other ideas of what your dream is and what you want to sell. Share it down in the comments, and don't worry that somebody's going to steal your idea, because we're all different and we're here to help each other. Okay, again, I'm going to say the key, this is the key, only pick one. I've given you some ideas, I've asked you some questions. If you're watching this video, maybe people have written some things down in the comments to give you ideas, but I need you to write one thing. Okay, so you've written down your dream. I've given you some examples on what you can do with your photography. Look back at your dream. Is this truly what you want? Because you have to focus on this one thing. Focus on the dream. Write it down, and let's get to this step 2. Okay, so now that you know what you're going to do, number 2 is doing a little bit of research. What you want to do is see what is making money at this time that you are watching this video. Now, I'm making the video in 2023, but you may be watching this later. So what I want you to do is, like, say for me, I want to sell to hotels. So I would say, what is the top photography images in the landscape area that is desired for 2023. You put 2024, 2025. Whenever you're watching this video, add that year and you will get such great information. And you're not comparing. If you're comparing, definitely watch this video because you cannot compare. All you're doing is research just to get ideas for yourself and what is in your portfolio that you can use now and what you're going to photograph. That's step 2. Same with any of the genres that you are thinking about doing. Always do a Google search real quick on what is selling for blank in this year. You will be ahead of the game if you do the research today to know what you have so you can start pushing that out to your clients and potential clients. The more specific you are on the search, so if you really truly know who your client is or what you want to do, be very specific. So for example, you're a landscape photographer. What type of landscape photography are making great money in 2023 that is print quality canvases? See how specific I got on that? Look at what other people are doing in your field. The more specific and detailed you can focus on your search, the better it will be for you. Look at the photographs you have already done, but think about your client, not you. You may have several pieces of work that you didn't even realize that you could actually use to sell. If you don't have these types of photographs in your portfolio, then guess what? It is time to start planning some fun shooting time, but that's okay because you're going to do this anyways in number 3. If you like a coach that will help you so you stop winging it and throwing spaghetti on the wall, check out the link down below and we can chat and see if I can help you. I'm really only accepting people that truly want a photography business and is ready to serve others. Okay, so number 3, this is the last step. Basically, go through what you have after you've done the research and make sure that you pick what truly people want. This is not about you being a hobbyist. This is about you producing and serving people with your work. Even though you may have stuff in your portfolio, I still suggest go out and photograph with your mindset of your client, and you will see a different way of producing work for your business. The next step is to, like what we're doing here in the lupin fields, we're photographing in lupin, Kevin and I've done research, I know where to go, I know what to photograph. I want you to do the same thing. You will know by the research that you've done what people want. It's time for you to make new work and think about your client as you push that shutter button. I promise this will make a world of difference in your portfolio. If you felt this video was valuable, hit the like button, share it with your friends because we all are different. Subscribe to the channel because I make great tips for you. And if you add comments down below, I always respond to them. I check YouTube every single day. Start your new portfolio of making work that actually sells. Cheers.